Today we are discussing about unconnected lookup. Okay, so unconnected lookup we are using when you want to take only one column value from any one of the table, then you can use unconnected lookup instead of taking connected lookup. Comparatively connected, unconnected will improve the performance, but we are using when you want to take only single value, because unconnected lookup will return only one value, means one column. Okay, so here I'm taking same source, same target, drop and recreate. Create a new mapping here, mapping, create. Okay, drag and drop source and targets. Okay, so directly here creating an unconnected lookup on target table. Okay, so here in unconnected we have to add one column manually. So which column you want to compare, that column we need to create. This is input underscore dptno. So here the condition is department number of lookup equal to department number of input value. So from ports we are taking this department number, so we can return any value. What are the column you want, you can return that. Okay, apply. Okay, we need to change this one. This is very important. Okay, I'm changing this name. So directly we are taking filter, we are passing all columns from here. So in static lookup we are checking in filter, the filter condition is true or false using lookup column. Here also, so from here we can pass the value into the in underscore department number in lookup transmission. Source department number I'm passing. Okay, and lookup department number I'm taking. So same condition, if of is null of lookup department number true comma false. Instead of taking direct value, just we are taking from unconnected lookup. Process is same, everything is same. So from condition we are passing the source department number into here. So from condition we are checking lookup unconnected lookup return value null or not. Okay, create a new workflow. New session, unconnected lookup. Okay, so from here change that source target, same way, everything is same, and this one also. Save it, start. So we'll get same 6 records first. Okay, so I'm running one more time. Already 6 are existed, right? So that's why we'll get 0. Now see, so insert one more record into the source table. 70 HR2. Okay. Commit. So run one more time, we'll get only latest record, new record. Total 7 records from source, but in target only 1 record. Okay, the same process, but when you want to take only one column from any other table, you can use unconnected lookup transformation. The static only, on static cache only you can create unconnected lookup transformation, not on dynamic. Okay, so next topic is SCDs. So SCDs is slowly changing dimensions. Slowly changing dimensions, we have 3 types in slowly changing dimensions. So using the dimension tables, we can load historical data into the target tables. Okay, so we have total 3 types of dimensions. Slowly changing dimensions. Type 1 is current information, type 2 is historical information, and type 3 is partial history. So here in type 1, we are loading always current information into the target. So means, see here, this is type 1 data. So here you have employee number, employee name, location, and salary. So you got 2 records. First time you loaded the 2 records into the target table, 234 Swati US and 15,000, and Nisha UK 20,000. So if you have any changes in these 2 records in the source, means the location will change or salary will change. Okay, if you have any changes in the source records, we have to update the target table, because in type 1 we are loading current information, the latest data. If the record is not present, we are loading that record because those are the new records. If record is already existed, if it contain any changes, we are updating the target. Okay, so in type 1 always we are maintaining current information, latest data. Okay, and in type 2 we are loading historical information, total history of the records. In type 2 we have another types, flags, version, and date range. In type 3 we have partial history. Okay, so first we'll see what is type 3, then I'll explain type 2. So here in type 3, employee number, employee name is there, current location, previous location, and salary. So these are the 5 columns we have. So here we created a 2 columns with current location and previous location, means partial history, the current location information with previous location information. Partial history we are loading into the target. So when you are loading a new record into this table, 258 Nisha UK location, the previous location is null, means that is the latest record. The latest record contain null value in the previous. If you got any changes in the Nisha record, you will get previous location. Okay, so part of the history we are storing in the target. And in Swati, if you got any changes in the current location, okay, from UK to India, So what is the previous location? UK. So every time we are passing the previous location into the previous location column. So like this we are updating the records and we are storing part of the history in this table. This is the type 3 partial history. In type 1, latest records, current information. In type 3, part of the history, partial history. So based on table structure means previous salary, current salary, previous designation, current designation. So based on that we are storing part of the history. Okay, and the type 2. In type 2 we have 3 types: flag, version and date range. In type 2 we are loading historical data. So historical means if you have any changes in the existing record, that changes also we are inserting as a new record into the target. So I'll give you one example here. This is first record. Okay, so here this is the complete table we have. Okay, so this is the first record. First time I loaded into the table. So here flag value is 1. When you are loading a new record into the table, we are giving the flag value is 1. So like that we inserted one more record, Ravi, with flag value 1, because that is also latest record. So 2 records I have in the source, 2 record I inserted into the table with flag value 1. After that I got some changes in the Swati record. The salary is increased. So here we are maintaining historical data. So salary changed, we are not updating the same record. We are loading historical data, total history. So if the location changed or salary changed, if any changes you have in the existing record, we have to insert as a new record. That changes we have to insert as new record. So here in this case, this third record is the latest with the flag value 1, but both the flag values is 1 nothing, but it's a latest record. So but the first record is old, right? So we have to update this into 0. Again Swati contains some changes, the location changed, salary changed. So in this case this is the latest record. So again the third record flag value we need to change into 0. 0 nothing but old records, 1 nothing but new records. If you are inserting any new record into the table, the flag value is 1. 1 means latest record. If you have any changes in the existing record, again we are inserting a new record, means the existing record changes as a new record into the table with the flag value 1. At the same time we are updating the previous record flag value into 0. Okay, like this we are maintaining the historical data using flag. Okay, for new records we are inserting the records directly into the table. If you have any changes in the existing record, we are inserting one record with the flag value 1, and at the same time we are updating existing record flag value into 0. Okay, so you will get clear idea when we are doing the practical session. So this is version. In version we are same process. We are loading historical data. When you are loading a new record, okay, the version value is 1. If you have any changes in the same record, we are incrementing the version value, previous version value plus 1. Okay, that's why 2. again I got some changes in that record. So previous max version plus 1. Max version is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. Again 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So we are incrementing the version values. But for the new record, we are giving the version value is 1. For existing record changes, we are giving incremental version value. Okay. So every time we are taking the maximum version and we are adding plus 1 to the maximum version. Okay, we are not updating anything here, version. So that's why for new records we are inserting the value. We are inserting the record into the target. For update record also we are inserting the target. Inserting a record into the target. Okay, there is no updates in the table. There is no update strategy in the table. Because here we are using incremental version value. Okay. The next one, this is the last one. So here we have employee ID, employee number, location, salary, and start date and end date of the records. Okay. So for each and every new record, the end date is null because record created today, so we'll get today's date, the start date of the record. There is no end date, means there is no updation in that record. Okay. So for each and every insert, means each and every new insert, we will get the end value is null, end date value. Okay. So if you have any changes in that record, then you will get end value. So Swati US salary is 1000. When it's loading first time, start date is 1/1/2000, end date is null. It contains some changes, that's why we inserted third record. Swati US 15,000. So it's changed on 1/2/2000. So the end date is 1/2/2000 for the first record. Okay. So here for the third record, the end date is null. So if you have any changes in the existing record, we have to insert a new record. At the same time, we need to update end date value of the old record. Okay, this is same like flag. Here we have inserts and update plus inserts. Okay, so these are the three types we have. In type 1, we are loading current information, latest information. In type 2, historical data. In type 2, we have flag, version, date range. And type 3, partial history. So these are the three types we have in slowly changing dimensions. Okay. So in the next class, we can see the practical session of these three types. Thank you.